is that exciting dude with that exciting dude sports, and today we're talking hockey because today was the first day of hockey. Really, yesterday, since it's going to be published tomorrow. I'm a little late. I have so much that has been going on, which is why you haven't been seeing me lately. Not because I don't want to do videos and bring you content. Trust me, I do. But you'll hear some news later of what I've been working on. So, I keep telling you that I'm going to do a breakdown of the NHL. And I kept trying to looking up the rosters, and it just wasn't happening. They kept having like everyone that's trying out for the team. I mean, obviously I could pick out the big names, but I didn't know everyone that would be on the team, so I couldn't break it down. So I'm going to do it an unfortunate, simpler method, and I basically just took a prediction of what the 31 team league standing will be. So I found a prediction that I'm going to read, and then I'm going to read my prediction as far as the NHL rankings. So the first ranking is Tampa Bay Lightning, then it's the Boston Bruins, the Washington Capitals, Toronto Maple Leafs, Dallas Stars, Calgary Flames, St. Louis Blues, Pittsburgh Penguins, Vegas Golden Knights, Nashville Predators, the Winnipeg Jets, Montreal Canadiens, Chicago Blackhawks, the Florida Panthers, Colorado Avalanche, San Jose Sharks, the Columbus Blue Jackets, New Jersey Devils, the Anaheim Ducks, Vancouver Canucks, Carolina Hurricanes, New York Islanders, Minnesota Wild, Philadelphia Flyers, the New York Rangers, Arizona Coyotes, Buffalo Sabres, my Detroit Red Wings, Edmonton Oilers, the Ottawa Senators, and last, but ironically, the LA Kings. Because you think of a king being on top. All right. So that is a ranking that I got from, I don't remember what site. As always, I'm not going to tell you where I get the content. It's somewhere on the internet. It wasn't just a Joe Schmo. It was a reputable place. But now I kind of altered it. I agreed with some of the lineups. But I altered it to what I think it's going to be for just the overall league. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I agree with kind of like the top four, and then you'll see where my differences start to take place. Obviously, you're going to have to remember what I just told you. So, Tampa Bay Lightning, Boston, Washington, Toronto Maple Leafs. And then I put the St. Louis Blues in front of Dallas, with Dallas, Calgary Flames, Pittsburgh Penguins. I should probably change them, but I'll just leave it where they are. Vegas Golden Knights, Nashville Predators, the Winnipeg Jets, Montreal Canadiens, Chicago Blackhawks, Florida Panthers, Colorado Avalanche. Then it's going to be Vancouver Canucks, New Jersey Devils, San Jose Sharks, then the Anaheim Ducks, then the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Carolina Hurricanes, the New York Islanders, along with the New York Rangers, and then the Minnesota Wild, Philadelphia Flyers, the Arizona Coyotes, and then I put Detroit Red Wings, the Ottawa Senators, Edmonton Oilers, and the LA Kings. I didn't change it a ton because I did kind of agree. There was a couple teams where I really wanted to throw everything around, but I also kind of agreed after I looked at who was on the team. And again, it was hard to really go and to break down every team like I did the NFL because of just how many players were on the roster as far as trying out for the NHL teams. So that is my prediction. I don't believe my Red Wings will make the playoffs. I mean, obviously, I hope they do. That'd be awesome. But Cronwell retired, so I mean, he was a big hitter. I think he was the last of the big hitters. There's not really anyone with any meat on that team left over. But I'm not saying that people can't get it done, but it's just what I think about my Detroit Red Wings. I mean, the plus side to it is that Steve Yzerman is back with general manager status, and hopefully he can. I'm not going to say he's going to turn the Red Wings into what he did with Tampa Bay, but I mean, we would all love for that to happen. We all would hope for that to happen. I think he'll get close to that. It just all depends on what's in line for the next 3 years, and we'll see what happens. And I know he'll have success. I mean, when you're at the bottom, near the bottom, all you can do is move up. So even if he just brings us to just getting in the playoff status again, I mean, I'll take that. So, talking about the Red Wings, there's a little challenge that I have going on. It's my own challenge towards myself, but I got a few friends, family friends, where they really like another team. Well, there's actually two teams that they like, but I chose the one that's closer to the Red Wings status because I think it'll be more of a challenge. And basically what the challenge is between the Ottawa Senators and the Detroit Red Wings. And what it is when they win or lose, I'm going to wear the hat or not wear the hat. So like tonight was the opening game for the Ottawa Senators, where the Red Wings haven't played their game one yet. So I'm still deciding on what hat to wear. And what I mean by what I'm going to wear is that I'm going to take a picture of myself. And at the end of the season, then I'm going to have a screenshot of me either hopefully wearing lots of red versus not so much of the black. So let's say they tie, they both lose. Well, then I'm thinking about, I haven't totally thought about it, but I'm thinking I'm going to take a picture, this with like an L on it. And if they both win, then I'll take like a picture of like a thumbs up or a thumbs up, and I won't have a hat on. But if it's lopsided, a win and a loss, like let's say the Senators win, where the Senators, the Red Wings win and the Senators lose, and if they're on the same game page. So basically, since Ottawa lost their first game 5-3 to Toronto, so let's say the Red Wings win, I'm going to be wearing the hat and I'll take a picture. So there's going to be 82 slides at the end of the season of either wearing one of these hats or probably a thumbs up or an L. So just a fun little challenge, something a little stupid, hokey, but I think it'll be great. I got these for a great price off of eBay. I did not spend the money that's on the price tag of these. But yeah, so I hope you'll follow along. So the next and the last big news is I'm not going to be so much in video action because I am making a podcast. I've thrown a few podcasts out and shared them on like Facebook and my Twitter. And I'm still weeding it out, so I haven't totally like thrusted and promoted the podcast. So I'm still working out a few bugs, but I'm almost there. I'm pretty much there with the audio and where I'm going with it. But so yeah, Brianna and I, if you look out for my podcast, I plan on bringing the podcast to YouTube as well. There's a special site that'll turn it basically into a podcast where I think I'm gonna have like a graphic, and then like it'll have like an analogy, like kind of big basic graphical and then obviously you'll be hearing the podcast. Or you can go to the many sites that will have the podcast. I'm still waiting on a few sites to approve the podcast. Apple being one of them, iHeart being the other, and Google Play. But it is currently on Spreaker, Castbox, and Spotify. So if you do have those, you can search That Exciting Dude, and you'll see a picture of my ugly mug, and it'll say That Exciting Dude Sports News. So you have it with Hockey Edition. This is That Exciting Dude, and thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.